Good afternoon and welcome to the F1 in Schools UK National Final 2021 award show, coming to you live from the Denford engineering facility in West Yorkshire. It's our absolute pleasure to welcome you along to this award ceremony. My name is Tom Deacon and I will be your host for today as we work our way through these awards and announce our new national champions of F1 in Schools in the UK. Very exciting stuff, as I'm sure you are eagerly anticipating to find out who wins these awards. Now, the competition has been running over the last 2 weeks with teams submitting their cars and work. We've had over 40 judges assessing portfolios, judging presentations and measuring cars. Even this morning, many of them have been giving the teams feedback on how they have done and things that they could improve on in the future. Yesterday, we raced all of the cars on our track with the teams joining via Zoom. It was so much fun, and if you did miss any of the action, you can of course watch it back. But in the meantime, let's bring you up to speed and see some of those best moments. Good morning to you and welcome along to F1 in Schools UK National Final. So glad you could join us live here from the Denford engineering facility in the beautiful West Yorkshire. Yesterday in the opening show there was a bit of an announcement which we always talk about in F1 in Schools. Alpine have recognised the talent in F1 in Schools students and have partnered with the UK with some exclusive prizes for the teams.
Give the opportunity to directly experience working in Formula One.
A week's work experience for the national champions at a Formula One team. Doesn't get any better than that. Right then, I think we've kept you waiting long enough. The first teams are ready to join us.
Tom, we are ready to go up here on the track and the cars are lined up. Oscar's giving it the final seal of approval. And here we go. So we're on for race number 1 at the UK National Finals. Off they go.
Did very well. There you are, guys. Happy with those times?
He could have gone better, but yeah.
We're taking on Protonic, St Olave's Grammar School. Thrown over to Lawrence. Lawrence, I like the logos for the two teams. Look at the graphics. I love it. Team Firestorm. Guys.
Hi.
Oh, you're loud and proud this morning. I'm loving it.
Into the lights have just gone out. Social media mogul Nelson Vale just steps in here to do a quick TikTok. Remember to follow us on TikTok. TikTok, talk.
A fountain of knowledge. He's over by the touchscreen right now.
If we just see this animation here, this line here represents the speed of the car.
We have Enamoy with us right now. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Boys, and off they go. And wow, I mean, we go again, and it seems to be another clear victory. Of course, it is for Fibonacci. Remember, they are competing in different classes.
We're a team between two schools, which it's been brilliant. You know, we've got lots more expertise and lots of support behind the team.
So it's going to be an interesting one to see.
Yeah.
See how it performs.
It looks like a clean race in both lanes again.
We're watching your car being fixed. No amount of glue. We've got all the different types of glue here at the engineering facility.
Then, Tom, and away the cars go off first of the Imperiums, and it is an imperious start.
Almost like you took the front wheels and the back wheels and stretched it out.
But then when we started collaborating well with each other, then it actually became quite a fun process working on the presentation together.
And looking at the two cars, absolutely gorgeous pieces of engineering.
Really, really cool.
I just love the pit display in the background. It's
lights, everything.
Lights, everything that you could ask for, isn't it?
Good afternoon to you. How are you doing?
Great, sir. How are you?
Oh, sir. No one's ever calling me Sir Isaac. You're immediately into my top 3 people I've ever met, immediately.
Hypernova, they're right at the minimum weight.
Jay, we've lost you for a second.
Here we go for race number 1. Away go the cars, and it is, wow.
They were referencing it to biomimicry being inspired by tuna.
Used biomimicry in your design at all?
No, I didn't, but I was wanting to bring up the point that you planted the trees. Is that correct? I thought that was just something, we've not seen that before, and I thought that was really interesting.
They only decided to do it in 3 days. So they had a minor mistake and have broken a regulation rule by 0.2 of a millimetre. So we could have just kept it before and had a completely compliant car.
Old Motorsport. In lane 2, they're getting an incredible start. You can see that's completely sheared off in the bearing. I'm holding the wheel here now.
Watch a live gluing operation going on right now.
Because there was different ways of manipulating the rules. Again, we did get caught out at Nationals by Willie, who said,
the Pro class back to what is commonly and lovingly referred to as the Glass class. This is Blackout have got this preferred finish of Nelson's, which is an alternative to the golf ball theory that Lawrence was discussing, which is the bubble wrap theory, which is the car arrived to us with a beautiful imprint of its bubble wrap. Across the line they go. God, look at that. That is sensational. In lane 2, what a reaction time from Pax and Fusion. There it is. What a time as well.
And it set a time of 1.036 seconds, and so that is the new UK national record.
Way! So there we have it. Here is our new UK national record holder. Blackout from Wales, 1.036. Thank you so much, George. There you have it.
Right, that's enough talking from me. Have a rest. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Bye for now. How cool is that? It just goes to show that it is the world's most exciting STEM-based education project. It was so much fun yesterday being in the studio, chatting to all of the teams and seeing a new national record unfold before our very eyes. It was truly epic. Right, we have 31 awards to get through, so let's get straight to our first award. Now, one of the most exciting bits for the teams at a final is launching their cars and seeing the results of their months of hard work come to fruition. Now, we aren't able to have the teams here with us, but they have all set reaction times via our reaction capture portal. Each team joined an online qualifying session where they got to set a reaction time for each of their 4 races. For the best reaction with those lightning reflexes, we have the Lightning Reaction Time Award. So here I have in this gold envelope our winner, and the winner of the Lightning Reaction Time Award goes to, all the way in Scotland, it's Fibonacci. There you go. What a celebration, guys. There is 3 of you on the screen right now, but of course, it's Matt, Robbie, Abby, Kenneth, Susanna, and Madeline. And I know from yesterday on Zoom, you had to walk all the way up to the attic, so I knew your reaction to what does it mean to win this award, guys?
It's really good. Yeah, we thought
it shows that Abby's training page.
Yeah, we thought it was kind of silly actually. We put so much effort into it, and you did it. It paid off.
The reaction time. You're having to get your breath, which I love to see. And good news of moving the guitars. They were in a different spot yesterday. So, actually, congratulations. We may be chatting to you later on in the award show. So for now, take care and catch up with you maybe later on. So there you go, Fibonacci, the Lightning Reaction Time Award winners. So our next award is the fastest car. This is for the development class, supported by F1 in Schools. This goes to the team that have the best average time from their 4 races. Crucially, they also needed to not have picked up any performance penalties during specification judging. And here we go, development class, gold envelope, here we go. And the winners are, from Scotland, it's Vortex. I'm giving you that moment to let it sink in, guys. Fastest car award. And Nessie has been thrown in just to prove where you are in the country right now. What does it mean to win this award, Vortex?
It means everything. Very surprising. Yeah.
Why so surprising? You put all that time, that hard work in. What is it, the manufacturing Ben? You called yourself the manufacturing monkey. You're having to work very hard to get things done. What does it mean to all of your hard works to come off?
It's really good to see to get the fastest car, and
everything's come together. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. And Vortex obviously centers around the center point, and you guys center around your biggest aims, and you've managed to achieve that. So congratulations. Give it up for your winners. Vortex, maybe we'll be chatting to you later on. Take care. And there you go. You can see what it really means to the guys if they win an award today. So 2 awards down. We move on. We move on to the professional class now. And I have the golden envelope in front of me now. I feel like I should just elongate it a little bit. The professional class, fastest car, winner is from Wales. It could only be one team. Blackout!
Yeah!
Congratulations, guys. Welcome to the awards show and ceremony today. How are you feeling to know that you had the fastest car, also a new national record as well? What does it mean? Put it into words.
Good, there are no words.
Elated.
There are no words.
Yeah, really good. Amazing.
Because you had yesterday, when you won that new record, you said to me, Tom, I cannot put it into words. I've given you time, and you're saying elated. What is the secret to making the fastest car?
Team chemistry. We all think we work amazing as a team together. So without my wonderful team members, we would never have done it.
Yeah, lots of hard work and sleepless nights.
Yes, all nighters definitely help.
Oh, well, listen, Blackout from St John's College, Cardiff. Do you know what? I've just been told, when you cheered, it cut out the sound. That's how much it meant to you to win this award. So, guys, maybe we'll catch up with you later. But again, congratulations. Epic work from the guys there.
Thank you so much.
Such a nice team to chat to as well, as all of the teams were brilliant to chat to yesterday. OK, so we move on then to now the teams document their work for assessment in 2 portfolios, one covering the design and engineering of their car, the other covering the enterprise aspects such as project management, sponsorship and marketing. Now, this award recognises the team's efforts as documented in their enterprise portfolio and is supported by Denford Limited. We are very lucky to be able to transform a small area of the factory that we're in right now into our studio for this event. I'd like to welcome back to the studio a former national champion and world finalist, and also my brilliant co-host for the last couple of days. It is, of course, over there, Lucy Brooks. Lucy, this is very exciting. This is your first not waiting for an award, but actually working for the award ceremony. How's it going?
It's nice to be on the other side. And teams, I know how you're feeling, sitting in there. Obviously, you're not in person, but you're sitting, you're probably having the shakes and stuff like that. But no need to worry, guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I love that technical term, the shakes happening. So the way this is going to work, you'll have all the nominees, which saves me reading them out, but that puts a bit of pressure on you. This is the Portfolio Award Development Class, supported, as I say, by Denford Limited. Would you like to read the nominees out, please?
So the nominees for the Development Class Portfolio Award are Neptune Racing from Scarborough UTC, Impulse Racing from King's College School, and Team Firestorm from St John's College, Cardiff.
Look at them all there. You said so few of them definitely have the shakes for this moment, Lucy. So here we go then. Development Class Portfolio Award. The winner is for logically laid out, enabling easy reading, clear fonts, not too many words, good use of graphics and pictures, heading in colour and bold. From Wales, the winners are Team Firestorm. There you go. Congratulations, guys. An epic bit of work from you guys. What does it mean to win this?
It's just incredible.
Yeah. It's beyond words. It's so special to have that achievement, honestly.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, George, Hanny, Maya, Max, Ryan, you've put so much hard work in. Getting that award, does it pay off all those sleepless nights trying to put this all together? Does that give you that kind of reward that you wanted?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, I remember yesterday we were chatting, Hanny, and you said my reaction times weren't quite what I wanted, but to win this makes up for all of that, doesn't it?
Yeah, we all came together to make this, so we're all really pleased.
Effort.
We put a lot of effort into it, so.
Yeah, and I'm still loving the Wales flag in the background. Team Firestorm from St John's College, Cardiff. Congratulations. We might be catching up with you later on. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
I've got to ask, Lucy, obviously you've got so much. You've got your favourite portfolio, design and engineering or enterprise. Which one stood out for you as being your favourite when you were?
So I was more involved with the enterprise side, but I still did a few pages on the design and engineering. So out of both of them, I would steer towards the enterprise, but design and engineering always has a little special place in my heart.
And we just spoke to Team Firestorm there, and they said it's about that teamwork and working together. What was your role in Team Unity?
So I was the team manager of our team, so I was in charge of making sure we all ran simultaneously. That's probably the best way to describe it.
I think I'm reading between the lines there, because obviously Michael, Sam and Aaron were here at the World alongside yourself as well, and not easy to manage them, is it?
No, not. They all have very big ideas. That's a good way to put it, but no, they were a fab team to work with, and I think our results prove that we were a formidable team. So.
Formidable. I like that choice of word. All right, well, Lucy, can I have the nominations for the Portfolio Award Professional Class, please?
So the nominations are Hex Racing from the Royal Grammar School, Paxton Fusion from Monaghan Fife High School, and Momentum Racing from Exeter School.
Ah, great to see. And I'm also seeing some of the Momentum Racing team from Exeter wearing all the merch today. So I will now announce the winner, Professional Class Portfolio Award. For the reason they win this award, great use of time allocation key, team member icons and mark scheme notes showing areas of focus and what each person worked most on. And the winners are from Scotland, it's Paxton Fusion. Look at that, the celebrations from Max. The chalkboard is behind him. Great to see you, Joshua and Hamish. What does it mean to win this award after all the effort that you've put in?
It's really nice to see that all that paid off. Lots of nights spent working on it, lots of days spent working on it.
Well, there you go. I mean, the night and days. And also, with your name, Fusion represents all your talents that you have. And then Paxton is Paxton Valves, your sponsor, which you've even written, if I look closely, it's written on the chalkboard still, Max.
Title sponsors up here, Paxton Valves.
Never, ever forget the sponsors. And I also have to put a personal shout out. Max, you're the only person to challenge Lawrence Vines yesterday for what he hadn't included in any of his presentations. So if I could give you another award, that would be the one for you, Max. Do you accept that award?
Of course, I accept that award. Thank you very much.
You're absolutely welcome. Well, Paxton Fusion, epic work from you guys. Congratulations. Enjoy all of your success there. We may be catching up with you later on in the show. So there you go, Paxton Fusion all the way in Scotland. Very happy to win that award. Being able to effectively project manage is a crucial skill for our aspiring F1 teams. F1 in Schools have partnered globally with the Project Management Institute Educational Foundation to help our teams to learn effective techniques to do this. So, Lucy, the next award, can I have the nominees, please?
So, the nominees are IMechE Racing from St Paul's Girls' School, Mental Mechanics from Ysgol Maes Garman, and Team Firestorm from St John's College, Cardiff.
Okay, I'm just waiting for them all to appear on the screen, loving the team photos. Team Firestorm are back. We know IMechE are joining us, the girls team from London, and Mental Mechanics as well. Here we go then. So this is the development class, and the winner is for the fact they used a range of project management strategies with a personal touch to keep on track. Excellent time management demonstrated with flexibility to respond to changes and issues. And the winners are from England, it's IMechE Racing. I love the fact that the screaming doesn't even get caught on our Zoom call right now. Hands over faces, IMechE Racing from St Paul's Girls' School in London. IMechE, can we hear you? Can we chat to you? They're slightly on mute at the moment, but we see what it means to them. Of course, you have got Iman, Angela, Ava and Ari, the team members, and they, obviously, IMechE, if you weren't aware, the 4 Greek gods of wind. Well, there they are. They are the 4 Greek goddesses right now. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear what I'm saying? Oh, for some reason, we can't hear them, but they seem incredibly excited to win this award. They're even getting closer to the screen. That means you know that you're enjoying yourselves. Well, listen, IMechE Racing, do you know what? We might chat to you later on if you win another award, but outstanding work from IMechE Racing. We will try and get them back if we possibly can. But I'll wave at you. Girls, congratulations. There you go. Epic work from IMechE Racing. Right, we move on to Award 7, Project Management Professional Class. Lucy, I want to ask, project management skills you learned from F1 in Schools, obviously national champs, then went on to Worlds. You must have picked up the skills. These are the skills that these students are developing. They might not even be aware that they've developed these skills. How has that helped you? Because you're at university right now studying. Can you see where those skills have helped you?
I mean, all skills are transferable that you learn within F1 in schools, but project management is a real one that stands out. You always need project management, whether you're doing university, an apprenticeship, or you're going straight into a job from finishing sixth form, or even from finishing secondary school. You always need to be on time for things. You need to have that element of planning. Planning's essential within F1. We know that, like, with teams and their portfolios, making sure everything's submitted on time. So transferring that into later life is really important for all teams. So it's definitely something, if you're good at, keep pursuing it. But if you're not great with project management, definitely keep building that up, because it's extremely transferable in later life.
And I can back this up, because Lucy, this morning, getting over here to the Denford engineering facility, you were bang on time and I was just slightly late. So that's something I definitely need to work on. So well done, Lucy. So we have the Project Management Award for the professional class now. Nominations, please, Lucy.
So the nominations are Pulsar from St Olave's Grammar School, Hex Racing from the Royal Grammar School, and Imperium from Robert Mays.
Oh, it's great to see all of you guys. Just giving you a little wave there, reminding me yesterday, chatting to all of the teams. So many interesting portfolios and everything that they've handed in. But there can only be one winner for the professional class project management. Reason for their win: high level of project management, including a detailed work breakdown, structure, priority matrix, and justification of group decision on big topics. And the winners are, from England, it's Hex Racing.
Let's go.
Let's go. I love that phrase. Let's go. It's great to see you guys. Hex Racing from Newcastle. Jacob, Henry, Will, Rob, Aidan. What does it mean to win this award and being able to negotiate and navigate big topics and coming up with solutions to problems? What does it mean to you?
Oh, it means everything. We never expected to win anything. It's great. It's just brilliant.
Speechless is what they're saying. And obviously every team's had to deal with adversity. Have you found that it's made you stronger at friendships and your working relationships?
Yeah, definitely. I think working together, especially through COVID, has definitely made us bond more as a team.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, Hex Racing, loving the fact that you are buzzed to win this race. Let's go. I'll tell you what, I'll take that and go on to the next award. Hex Racing, Royal Grammar School in Newcastle. Congratulations on your achievement. And you could see there, Lucy, how much it meant to them, giving us a wave goodbye. They didn't think that they were going to win. Do you reckon that's going to happen a lot today? Teams thought, I've done the best I can. No one will be expecting to win, will they? Especially since there's so many teams who have so much potential to win each individual award. I think a lot of teams are thinking, nah, that'll not be me. But it's always that element of surprise. You win awards that you don't think you're going to win. Yeah. So it's a magical moment. You can see it on their faces. We move on to the Verbal Presentation Award, development class supported by EIM. The PPT Award holding. So we have this right now for you. And Lucy, I want to ask you about that verbal presentation, but I'll wait just a second because the teams had a 10-minute verbal presentation across the areas of technique, composition and subject matter. The judges are looking for great use of visual aids, engagement, use of time, structure and innovation on car design, project management and other aspects of the team's project. Lucy, you have the nominations for the development class. May you please give them to everybody. So the nominations are IMechE Racing from St Paul's Girls' School, Haste from Montefife High School and Project Viper from Exeter School. There they all are joining us. Haste, 2 members there. Oh, we're now in Project Viper, which is, oh, no, we're not in Project Viper. For a second there, we were. It's great to see the team back again from Exeter. Here we go then. Got the award envelope here. Development Class Verbal Presentation Award goes to the team who, despite being debutants in the competition, they showed real talent by delivering a hugely confident and competent presentation. And the winners are, from England, it's IMechE. And I can hear your dulcet tones. IMechE, I've already said hello to you, but we didn't get to chat. 2 awards in the back pocket. What does it mean to win the verbal presentation?
So much, Aaron, so much work into it. We were so worried about it. We're so happy.
I bet you are. I mean, it was brilliant to chat to you yesterday. You're passionate, you're sort of eloquent with what you're saying and you're able to get across your ideas. Do you think that was the secret to winning this verbal presentation?
We don't even know how you did that. I'm not really sure what happened. I think it was a lot of things too. A lot of things.
Well, whatever you did, replay it, go back, watch it, because you've got some secrets, some gold in your pocket. Animoy, it is an absolute pleasure to give you that award. Congratulations and best of luck on the next upcoming awards. There you go. They didn't expect to win it either.
Thank you.
They didn't expect to win it. Which is incredible. But there you go. Right, we move on then for this. Were you nervous, Lucy, because they didn't know why they'd won that award, but I reckon if they went back, they'd see how they prepared, because you can fail by not preparing. So is that the secret to a verbal presentation?
I do think the secret to a verbal is plenty of practice. I know personally from our team, there was one verbals that we didn't do, we hardly done any practice with it, and it was the worst one we've ever done as a team. But the one that we prepared for the most, obviously at the Worlds, it paid off. Obviously, we won Best Verbal at Worlds in 2018, but preparation is definitely key. The more you rehearse as a team, the less likely it is to go wrong, because you end up picking up on what other people are meant to be saying. So if it goes wrong during the presentation, you can kind of pick up from what they've left off. Yeah. So practice is definitely key.
Okay, well, there you go. Tips from someone who won the best verbal presentation at Worlds, not just national, or Worlds. That's Lucy Brooks there over the side. Right, we have the verbal presentation award for the professional class now. May I please have the nominations?
So the nominations are SBA Avidity Racing from Scarborough UTC, Enhanced Racing from Linlithgow Academy, and Eclipse from Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School. Okay,
here we go. The reason this team win the award is they demonstrated comprehensive and very watchable content, a highly engaging presentation featuring national and international outreach. And the winners are, from England, it is Eclipse. So there you go. That is the team that had yesterday, Lucy, when we chatted to them, a few, not arguments, discussions within their team because the car was a millimetre or so off. I'm obviously referring to Maisie there a little bit. But Eclipse, Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School, you have just won the Verbal Presentation Award. Put it into words, because I know how good you are at presenting verbally, what it means to you to win.
I think we're just so proud of ourselves, and we've had people listen to us for hours trying to practice this, and we're just really happy with the score and outcome.
Oh, that is epic. And what is the secret? Is it just all that practice and preparation that Lucy was alluding to?
Yeah, I think it's practice and working on confidence massively, but I don't know, we're just really grateful and happy.
We also have to say a big thanks to everyone who's helped us with that.
Yeah, a lot of hours.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was highly entertaining stuff and very interesting. And well done on putting a shout out to everyone who's helped you along the way. So there you go, Eclipse, Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School. You are the Verbal Presentation Professional Class winners. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right then, McLaren F1 team support our next two awards. The Team Identity Award. This award goes for to the team that creates the strongest and most impressive team identity across all competition elements. From their team uniform to the colour of their car, the goal is to show who they are and what they want to achieve. Lucy, you have that one big golden envelope. Some people are like, is it the same envelope? Yes, it is, but all the nominations are there. Who is up for winning this award?
The nominations are Protonic from St Olave's Grammar School, Black Shuck Racing from Home School, and Project Viper from Exeter School.
Now, I know all of these teams have worked so hard on this, and finding out about their whole identity has been really fascinating to hear, but there could only be one winner, and they win this because they showed exciting team branding that referenced some classic F1 heritage, along with supernatural local folklore. From England, the winners are Black Shuck Racing. I can hear some clapping in the background. Guys, Amber, Millie, there you are. You've been through so much to get here to win the Team Identity Award for that sort of local East Anglian legend of the black ghostly sort of legend that you had, that hound. What does it mean to win this Team Identity Award?
It means more
a lot. It means a lot. A big thank you to all the sponsors who helped us get here, Peterborough College in particular, and Gordon Hall, who made it possible for us to win this and to actually be here.
Yeah.
So thanks to the sponsors.
I can hear in your voice getting a little bit emotional because of the hard work you've put in from home to make this all come together, to win that award. Do you feel a bit of relief? Like, I put so much work into this and now I get an award. That means everything.
Yeah, just to be sponsored by McLaren as well. It means a lot.
That's very cool. If you didn't support them as a team, you'll have to now in the next F1 in Turkey. Amber, Millie, and to your other teammate, Jack, congratulations.
Thank you.
It was so nice to chat to them. They were the first team that we actually chatted to yesterday, Lucy, getting ahead of the racing. So if memory serves me correctly, Lucy, you had a fairly distinctive team identity when you were competing. How much effort did you put into that? I mean, you see what it meant to Amber and Millie to win that, and Jack.
That meant everything to that team. Like, they did put a lot of effort into their brand. It was something different, something you don't normally see, focusing on like heritage and where they've came from. So that was really interesting. But yeah, like you said, team branding and how you portray yourselves at competitions is really important. So at first we did have a blue and green theme, but like a lot of the teams have it, other nationals were like, we don't really stand out as much. And the whole point.
So other teams had the same colours and you were like, whoa, well, we've got to change that.
Got to mix it up a bit. So yeah, later we came back with a black and white theme with all multicoloured aspects. So everything linked together, which brings in that unity. Yes, and then and then with the name Team Unity as well. I love the East Anglian legend of a black ghostly hound, if you're into all that supernatural. It just adds another little flair to everything that they've brought together. Right, we have the Team Identity Award for the professional class right now. Can I please have the nominations, Lucy? So the nominations are Golden Motorsport from St Olave's Grammar School, Nebula Racing from Sandbach High School and Sixth Form College, and Blackout from St John's College, Cardiff. Oh, it's great to see all of the teams together. Yesterday, Nebula Racing weren't all together, but there they are, a whole team all together. Great to see. Here we go then. Professional Class Team Identity Award goes to the team because they had great team branding with great reasons and inspiration behind the team logo. This team's this will give it all away, but we'll say it anyway. This team's yellow and black designed logo could be seen on team shirts, the car, and throughout the presentation. That means the winners are, from England, it's Golden Motorsport.
Get in there, Lewis! Get in there, Lewis! Get in there, Lewis!
Oh, there you go. Get in there, Lewis. That seems to be the phrase that Golden Motorsports use from St Olave's Grammar School. Guys, where's the team manager? You only want to achieve the best. That's what Golden stands for. So what does it mean to win this award, guys?
Honestly, we didn't expect to win it, but it means a lot. I don't know. And in terms of speechless is what you definitely are. But you know, to win an award, did you expect to win any? Were you sort of like thinking, visualizing, we deserve to win all of them, or is this the one that you think we had in the bag? Team identity was like at the bottom. We had no idea, honestly.
Well, I tell you what, it's worked. So congratulations, guys, and enjoy that winning feeling.
Thank you.
There you go, from St Olave's Grammar School, Golden Motorsports. Get in there, Lewis. We'll have to find out what that means. But in the meantime, we'll move on to the next award, supported by Nissan. The Sponsorship and Marketing Award assesses teams' approach and reasoning to gaining awareness, engagement, sponsorship, and any other marketing activities. Judges are looking for the team that had the best thought-through documentation of planning and delivering of marketing and sponsorship program, including ROI, return on investment. I'm pleased to welcome a long-standing supporter of F1 in schools, Ian Green, Head of Global Training at Nissan. Ian, welcome to the award ceremony. Great to see you. I'm loving that guitar in the background. That is epic stuff there.
There's 22 of them if I've spun it around.
Okay, fair enough, Ian. So listen, I want to know, what impresses you about the students doing F1 in schools?
Lots of things. I think for me, you know, you watch the young people, they come in, the maturity they have, their approach to dealing with issues, how they fix the problems they've faced. It's phenomenal. You know, we've been doing this for 10 years now. And I've never, ever feel to be impressed by what the young people have delivered every time. Both nationally and at Worlds.
Yeah, well, long may that continue, Ian. It's great to have you on board. I know that you've got the winner with you in that form, but hold it, Ian. Too soon, not yet, because we need to know who the nominees are. Lucy?
So the nominees are Imperium from Ysgol St Eden, Protonic from St Olave's Grammar School, and Hypernova from Ysgol St Eden as well.
All right then. Well then, Ian, can you please announce the winners?
Okay, so I'm very pleased to do this. The winners of the Development Class Sponsorship and Marketing Award are from Wales, Imperium.
So there you go. As Ian alluded to, securing a wide range of sponsors and partners, including promoting a newly formed company creating PPE for healthcare workers. We loved your pit display. I can see that next to you. Girls, what is going through your mind right now to win that award?
We're just ecstatic. Thank you so much.
Well, Imperium obviously means absolute power. Back in October 2020, you formed. Then you had to change things around in December 2020. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
Yeah. Definitely. We're glad we're here now.
Yeah, but it feels better for all the hard work, winning an award. I mean, give me a highlight for you girls in this competition.
I think the highlight for us was that moment when we handed everything in and we suddenly just went, there's nothing more we can do now. It was just such a huge relief, and it was such an incredible moment for us.
Oh, well, listen, it's so good to see. I mean, I don't suppose any team will celebrate by going, yeah, we won. But you girls give lots of energy. Love to see that. Obviously, stand by because there's more awards on the way. But congratulations, Imperium.
Thank you.
Oh, so cool. We're still joined by Ian. Ian, I want to know from you, how relevant is F1 in schools to the world of work and future career paths?
It's 100% relevant. You know, everything that they're having to do it shows a couple of things. They're having to deal with lots and lots of different problems. So you're not, even though I work in HR, actually I'm dealing with a lot with people issues, I'm dealing with technical problems, and they're doing that. And everything that they're doing, you can literally transplant to the real world. And what means in what we do day to day, they're having to do as part of these teams. And I think they're dealing with it really well. The teams that rise to the top, the teams that are getting awards here, you know, they've done fantastically well. And every skill they've got will help them when they get into the world of work.
Oh, that is great to hear, Ian. Well, Lucy has got the nominations in the one golden envelope. So here we go.
So the nominations are Momentum Racing from Exeter School, Enhanced Racing from Linlithgow Academy, and Fibonacci from James Gillespie's High School and George Heriot School.
Ooh, it's getting tense. I feel it, but I feel that excitement as well. So Ian, back to you. Could you please announce the winners?
Okay. The winners of the Professional Class Sponsorship and Marketing Award are from Scotland, Fibonacci.
No way! Whoa! No way!
Yes way. Yes way. It's happening, Fibonacci. And I love the fact that you've now gained another team member. You win one award. If you win another one, we'll come back and there'll be another one of your team with you.
Support team member.
Wow.
Still wearing the orange hat, which I love to see. Guys, you had a professional approach to sponsorship and marketing, resulting in high-profile sponsors using a methodical approach. What does it mean to win this award?
Wow. Well, yeah, it was a huge step up. You know, from regionals, it was one of the main things that we wanted to focus on as a team. And it's something we approached all together, which I think made it, you know, really enjoyable. And yeah, it's incredible that it worked. You know, wow. We really weren't expecting. Yeah, no, we really weren't.
Do you know what? Sometimes when you're not expecting something and you receive an award or a gift like that, you're just like, wow, that makes you feel even better. And fingers still crossed for the next upcoming awards, guys?
See, we're happy now. So we're satisfied.
Oh, I love that. They're satisfied. All right, so cancel the awards, guys, for Fibonacci. No. fingers crossed, and great to chat to you guys representing Scotland, Fibonacci. There they are. I kind of wanted to ask Ian maybe to play the guitar now, just as an interlude. Is that possible, Ian? Or we didn't plan this?
It is too long.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I respect that. Well, listen, Ian, thank you very much for all of your work, and we look forward to having your support at F1 in Schools going forward.
No problem at all.
There you go. Such a top bloke is Ian, isn't he?
Ian's incredible. Ian supported our team through our journey as well, so I'll keep in touch with Ian.
Oh, there you go. Brilliant to hear. And if he gets the seal of approval from Lucy, that means he's a good guy. Right, we move on then. Next up is the Pit Display Award, which is supported by Autodesk. Teams must prepare a pit display so judges can assess specific areas like content, design and marketing. Team produce a digital version of their pit display. Judges look for a professional look with multimedia integration that showcases the links to their sponsors and their marketing strategy. Lucy, pit displays. Okay, can you get the nominations out?
So the nominations are Marlin from Haberdasher's Boys School, Protonic from St Olave's Grammar School, and Imperium from Ysgol St Eden.
Okay, well, I have grabbed the golden envelope, the all-important one. Great to see Marlin making it to the nominations, and Imperium have obviously won one. Maybe it could be Protonic. Here we go. I will now take out the envelope. Development Class Pit Display Award goes to the team that had excellent coverage of content requirements, an attractive and effective pit display, embracing the challenge of presenting the content as a video. And the winners are, from England, it's Protonic. Protonic from Orpington, that passion. You love your triple sciences, you love the bundle if you win an award, I know that much. So guys, what does it mean to win this award?
It feels good. We didn't really think that we were going to win this, but it feels good to win it.
Yeah, and what do you think, I mean, I read out what made your pit display stand out to people, but when you were making that pit display, what were you trying to achieve?
So in regionals, which we're just trying to improve because we didn't score that highly. So then this, in nationals, we just want to try and improve on what we've done, taking the judges' feedback.
So brilliant. You've taken on board the judges' feedback and then used it. Wise move when you come to the nationals. And is there anyone you want to thank who's helped you along the way?
We want to thank Mr. Twose and Mr. Robertson, who helped us in DT with manufacturing the car and helping us just along the journey.
We'll consider it done. So good to see you win an award, guys. Protonic from St Olave's Grammar School. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon and the awards ceremony, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right then, Pit Display Award, professional class now, we move on. Lucy, pit displays. Now, obviously you went from regionals, nationals, then to the worlds, basically, let's just call it that. In terms of putting that pit display together, how easy was it? How stressful was it? Quite a challenge, I imagine.
I think pit displays are probably one of the more stressful things to do, especially at Worlds, you've got a time limit. So at nationals, when you set it up in person, you don't have that as much of a time limit. Yeah, you have to have it set up by a certain time, but you don't have that time pressure element. So nationals, it's a lot more calm, but Worlds, we had to fit all of our stuff in our suitcase to take over. So we did some metal panelling, built it up in a hotel room. So when we arrived in Singapore 2 days early, we had some lovely metal work. Yeah. Just sat in a room, you can't build any more elements before you go into the main hall. So it was that's just sat there, we've got so much to do.
Yeah, I imagine your family like, Lucy, where are all the presents that you've brought back? No, I'm afraid there's just metal for the display.
Just metal, all my hand luggage is just full of metal.
Because when I first started in F1 in Schools, we were at Silverstone and watching everybody put all their effort into making our displays. And one of the coolest things was to be able to go around and see each team's pit display and take as many freebies as they would allow you to. There might be sweets, pens, the logo, the branding. But to be able to see online, the teams have had to adapt, which we've seen, and it's been incredible, hasn't it?
Yeah, and it also brings out another aspect of CAD. So it just shows it's not to do with all cars. You actually can now use CAD to create your own pit displays, which again brings out another aspect of the competition that is transferable to everyday life. Architecture, my friend who was on the team as well, Morgan, well, we kind of forget about her because she doesn't come to the competitions as much. But Morgan, she went into architecture and she uses Fusion within our architecture course. So again, it just shows using Fusion to create cars. She's now using Fusion to help design houses and other important buildings.
Okay, well, while we wait to get things sorted with Zoom so we can get the teams lined up in place, what we haven't said is that obviously the trophies you've got to your left, Lucy, here, we're going to have some champions taking that away. And just to remind everybody, because it is going to happen today, we'll have a new national champion. Britannia Red won it last year and they've gone on to win the world. So that could be happening for one of these teams today, which is just an incredible thought. But when you won it, what did it mean? And to try and put it into words, which I'm asking the guys when they appear here on Zoom, and it's difficult, but what did it mean to you to win the Nationals?
So I remember when you first asked me, Lucy, have you got any words? I was like, no, I'm speechless. But you don't expect to win it. But when the moment finally sinks in, it's just realising all your hard work has paid off. You've spent months planning for the day, and when it finally just all goes to plan, and you're just on that top step of the podium, it's just, it is just amazing. It's life-changing. Like, you're going straight at the Worlds and then having that opportunity to try and get yourself in with Williams, with the engineering academy. Like, that's just another step up. You wouldn't get that anywhere else, not even just handing your CV in.
And obviously the team that finished in that first place today will get that week experience, work experience in Alpine F1 team, which would be phenomenal. That's something...
It's just immense. That is just incredible, isn't it? Like, to get that opportunity, it's been a full week as well. It's not just a day, it's a full week. So you could try loads of different things because F1 does have so many different opportunities. It's not that engineering side. It is that, like Ian is, HR, it's everything.
Yeah, while we just wait to get back on course with the awards, which I believe we can do right now. That has given us enough time to get the teams in place. We have the verbal presentation award for the professional class now. But I don't think that I was just filling there by asking Lucy questions. I was genuinely fascinated to know about Lucy's process and journey to get here. So, could I have the nominations, please?
So, the nominations for the Professional Class Pit Display Award are Eclipse from King Edward VI School, Astra from Ysgol St Eden, and SBA Avidity Racing from Scarborough UTC.
Oh, look at that. Loving the logo in the background for SBA Avidity. It's making me very hungry there. Right, Professional Class Pit Display Award goes to the team with a the reason they won it, very good that it was handmade and wasn't outsourced. Fantastic use of dynamic lighting and clean, clear branding to create a truly memorable pit display. And the winners are, from Wales, it is Astra.
Oh God.
Congratulations, Astra. We have a full team with us today. Madison has joined us as well. I didn't chat to you yesterday, Madison, so what does it mean to win this award? As we wait for Madison to change the mute off, I'll come to the rest of the team. I think she's frozen in pure delight for that.
All of us are just too.
What does it mean then, girls, to win this award?
It's just so amazing. It's really great. Thank you to all our sponsors. Yeah, thank you.
Elise, Chloe, Bella, Indigo and Madison there. Obviously, with your whole design, the colours, have you enjoyed the whole process and coming to the national final?
Yes.
Yeah. Of course. And obviously, maybe back next year?
Yes, definitely.
Well, it's been brilliant to have you on board, bringing that, as the French say, the va-va-voom, the energy that we love to see in F1 in school. So congratulations to you, Astra.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
There you go, and Madison as well. Pit Display Award, Professional Class. Okay then, up next is the Research and Development Award, which is supported by Alpine F1 team. The judges are looking for relevant research and development throughout the entire product, design and development cycle. Also, teams that excelled in design concept developments justified from research and test findings. I'd like to welcome Ian Goddard, Head of Technical and Innovation Partnerships at Alpine F1 team. Ian, welcome to the awards ceremony. This is a nerve-wracking moment, an award ceremony, isn't it?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, congratulations to everyone involved.
What does it mean with a team, obviously, in F1? Because what makes a great team member, such as Alpine F1 team?
I think really we're looking for people who can perform under pressure, and F1 schools is a great way to learn some of the things that we do on a much bigger scale. It's that team working environment, really sort of, pulling together, helping each other out, and engineering your way out of those difficult situations.
Yeah, and thank you very much for taking the time out. I know you're busy getting ready for Turkey at the moment, but Lucy, you have the nominations.
I do indeed. So the nominations are Vortex from the Lithgow Academy, Tectonic from St Olave's Grammar School, and Marlin from Haberdasher's Boys School.
Okay, Ian, you have the winners in front of you. I would do a drum roll, but I'll do it like this. Ian, when you're ready, please announce the winners.
Development Award are from England, Marlin.
Yes! Yes!
So listen, Marlin are there to my right now. You have got Kai, Dan, Isaac, Sol, Seb, and Rian. It has to be said, excellent 3D designs showing advanced surface modelling, a firm grasp of aerodynamic principles, and the effects of design development. And also, Isaac called me sir yesterday, which almost made me fall off my chair. What does it mean, Isaac, to win this award?
This couldn't be more exciting. Thank you so much for giving this pleasure to us. It's really exciting. We can't wait to go there and really learn and improve, because I think that's really what the competition's about, being able to improve and get better and learn a lot. It's an amazing experience. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. It had nothing to do with me, guys, but I appreciate the sir. Very nice indeed. Listen, you fully deserve it, and such an energetic team, and well-spoken as well, Isaac. It's been a real pleasure to chat to you, the way you articulate your thoughts there. I'm going to go back to Ian, so congratulations, Marlin, on there. Ian, what career path should our F1 in-school students follow if they want to go into F1?
I guess, again, what F1 in school shows is there's so many different disciplines, so many different job roles in an F1 team, and this really just gives you the chance to experience what some of those are. Clearly, the focus for us is the STEM subjects, you know, the technology, developing, designing the car, you see behind me on the wall. That's really what we're aiming for, but how you get there, there's a lot of paths to take. University, technology, apprenticeships, you know, there's something to suit everyone for different routes into F1, and that's great what this competition shows on how diverse that path can be.
Yeah, it definitely gives them a taste for it. What qualities and skills do you need to be an F1 engineer in particular?
I think it's the sort of reliability, performing under pressure, giving someone a job and knowing they're going to do their best, and, you know, you can really rely on that information. Obviously, everything we're doing is so intense about that on-track performance, finding development, making the car go faster, all those kind of stereotypes. So a person who can work in that kind of pressure, you know, really contribute and be very creative and make our car quicker, I guess.
That is sound advice and understanding what it takes. All right then, Ian, let's get the nominations before we get the winner announced by your good self. Lucy.
So the nominations are Nebula Racing from Sandbach High School and Sixth Form College, Imperium from Robert Mays School, and Infinite Aquarius from Colchester Royal Grammar School.
Okay. All right, teams are poised, they're in place, the nominees are there. Ian, if you could do me the good honours.
Okay, so the winners of the Professional Class Research and Development Award are, from England, Nebula Racing.
Yes, and now you can breathe. Nebula Racing. You created your own system of sensors for measuring car velocity along the track, a really unique and clever method to maximize physical track testing. Excellent stuff there. Lucy, Karis, Phoebe, Catherine, Eleanor, you formed back in 2018. Do you think that those years of working together has helped you win this award?
Oh, definitely. I think we've definitely built on our old results, and this was the next big thing that we were wanting to do.
And to win this award, you heard what it takes from Ian, the F1 team Alpine Research and Development Award. Is this going to inspire you to continue in your STEM studies?
Yeah, definitely.
And what is next for Nebula Racing then? If you were to continue winning, are you going to come back and compete next year?
Well, we're definitely thinking about it, but I think it just depends what happens, really.
Okay, all right, I know what that means. That means, Tom, depends if we win another award. Okay, well, listen, Nebula, I have no control in that, but congratulations on winning the Research and Development Award. You've done yourselves very proud.
Thank you.
There you go, Nebula Racing there. And thank you very much to Ian as well. A pleasure to have you as part of the award ceremony. And stick around to see who is going to be the national champs.
Thank you.
There you go, Ian is gone. And Lucy, we move on. We're racing through these awards. Now, the next one is supported by ID PR and Marketing. The Digital Media Award is not just about the number of followers. That's very important. Judges look for teams with excellent communicated strategy, with execution in line, with documented plans, proactive use of platforms, creativity and audience engagement, something I definitely need to do with my own social media, as you pointed out the other day, Lucy. So Lucy, nominations please.
So the nominations are Vertex Racing from Harrow School, 6 Gears from Calday Grange Grammar School, and Eclipse from Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School.
There they are, all the teams waiting to find out who will win the Digital Media Award. All looking very patient there. So the winner is for the innovative use of a digital game to aid the market research from England. It is 6 Gears.
Yes.
Guys, Sam, Dan, Jack, with us now. What does this mean to you to win this award? And tell me a little bit more about this. You had a digital game to aid people who watched it.
Yeah, so the game was something that we implemented first at regionals, and obviously it worked really well when it was live. Basically, the idea is like you have a car and you're driving past, and you have to drive past obstacles, and it's our car and stuff. And I was gonna, so I was like the main person who made this, and I was gonna advance it more for future competitions, like add a leaderboard and different stuff like that. But obviously now it's been online, so it's been harder to do. But definitely next time we're live and in person, we're gonna bring back the game bigger and better.
Oh, I love that, bigger and better, and I like that passion and that drive. And is there anyone you want to thank after winning this award?
We'd like to thank our team leader, Divij, and our DT teacher, Mr. Oscar.
Brilliant. Great to hear, guys. Great to see you again, 6 Gears at the Calday Grange Grammar School. Enjoy the rest of the day and the rest of the award ceremony.
Thank you. Thanks.
There you go. Very happy with that. And I like the fact they have gone, yeah, we did it really well, but we're going to come back bigger and better. I like that enthusiasm and drive.
Yeah, they really had some oomph about them, didn't they? And wanting to progress their little app and game that they've made. I think if that was in person, I think we would definitely be round on their pit display having a go at that, Tom.
Yeah, it was a shame we couldn't do that because I am a massive gamer, especially when it comes to F1 esports. Right, here we go then. It's time for the team Sportsmanship. Usually at an F1 in schools final, we'd see teams working together to help each other out, showing great sportsmanship. This year, obviously, we have looked at how the teams have been doing this at a more local level. And the award sponsored by STEM Learning, the UK's largest provider of education and career support in science, technology, engineering and mathematics. That is what we are all about. You have the nominations, Lucy.
I do indeed. So the nominations are Enhanced Racer from Linlithgow Academy, Blackout from St John's College, Cardiff, and Golden Motorsport from St Olave's Grammar School.
All right, then, here we go. I've got the envelope in front of me. And the winner is Involved with F1 in Primary Schools, Giving Up Their Time to Bring the Joy of the Competition to a Younger Market. That will make the founder and chairman, Andrew Denford, very happy with that. But it also shows incredible sportsmanship. So that means the winner is, from Scotland, it is Enhanced Racing. There you go. We've lost one of the team members. Where have they gone?
She's gone.
She's gone. Okay, well, you do please let her know winning the team sportsmanship award. What does it mean when you find out that you're just great sportsmen and obviously showing that sportsmanship and teaching at a younger level? What does that mean to you?
Doing it in primary schools, it's really good, and it's such a fun experience to be a part of because it lets younger generations know how good of a world STEM is and how inclusive it can really be for everyone.
Well, that is excellent to hear. Lucy, it's great to see good sportsmanship and obviously couldn't be in person, so going to that extra length to inspire younger generations, we love to see that, don't we?
Oh, it's great. The primary class is really, it's so involving as well. And it's quite difficult to make the little cards, but I'm sure the girls were very capable hands at teaching the primary school kids how to do it.
Well, listen, let all of your team know the success that you've had. Great to see you in Harness Racing.
Thank you. Bye.
There we go, and waving the Scotland flag, which we love to see. Right, we move on to the next award. This award is a chance for our amazing judges to recognise a team for something that makes them stand out. To present this award, we have a former competitor turned judge. It's Rachel Pluthero, Operations Manager, Learning and Development Department at the Institution of Mechanical Engineers. Rachel, you actually took part in F1 in schools whilst at school, so have first-hand experience of the competition and how students are feeling right now. What are your memories of taking part?
I mean, I can definitely understand how all the competitors are feeling right now. It's nerve-wracking. But even to have just get to this point, it's an amazing achievement. So well done to all of the teams. I have to say my biggest memory is when our name was called out in third place in the World Final in 2012. I just remember thinking, we did it, we got on the podium. And it was just the best feeling.
Yeah, and I imagine quite a relief as well, just to be able to, just to win something and be like, yeah, that just puts it all into context.
Yeah, it was years and years of work. We started off where we didn't win anything. We kept going, we kept progressing, and then we went to the World Finals and came third. So just shows that perseverance is key.
Yeah, definitely. I was just about to say that perseverance does pay off if you just keep going at it. Rachel, you've got the winners with you, but before that, we need some nominees. So, Lucy.
The nominees are Nebula Racing from Sandbach High School and Sixth Form College, Black Shuck Racing from Home School, and SBA Avidity Racing from Scarborough UTC.
All right then, there are the nominees. Rachel, if you could please do me the honours.
I'd love to. The winners of the Judges' Choice Award are, from England, it's Nebula Racing.
That key word that Rachel used, perseverance. You were persevering with the competition after a huge setback, representing your school with huge smiles and determination, a credit to themselves, their school, the competition, and all of those who have inspired their F1 in schools journey. Nebula, what does this mean to you? Judge's choice.
Well, yeah, it means a lot.
Good. I'm glad it means a lot. I'm glad it means a lot. Is there anyone you want to thank, Nebula?
No. I think the biggest thank just goes to Mr. G. I'm going to stop crying now. Someone else starts talking.
You know, we worked so hard to make him proud, and if he saw where we were now, he would be proud of us. So.
Well, that is excellent to hear from you girls, and a massive shout out to your teacher, Mr. G, as well. So listen, enjoy this award. Congratulations, Nebula Racing. So there we go. Rachel Pluthero, thank you very much for coming to announce the awards. And as you can see, Rachel, how much it meant to Nebula. I'm sure she can connect with that after winning third place right then. The next award is one of the top awards that every team dreams to win, the Best Engineered Car Award. The design and engineering judges examine each team's 11-page design and engineering portfolio so that they can assess the team's car design and use of CAD, CAM technologies, along with the quality of manufacture of both race cars submitted. Before we announce the winners, let's hear from the award supporters. We are joined by Nicola Salter, Director of HR, Williams Racing. Great to have you here, Nicola. Williams is having the best season it's had for many years. How has the company managed to change around its fortunes, and what has that success brought to the team?
Hi, it's a pleasure to be with you all today, and thanks for having me. William's delighted to be taking part in F1 Schools Awards yet again. The turnaround in the team, well, it's like many of your teams probably taking part. It's all comes down to many things and secret ingredients in the background, such as Jost obviously has come on and now leading the team and is a really charismatic and great leader of the team. I'm sure many of you have seen his style on TV, and many of it comes down to improved teamwork, looking at how we communicate, how we organise ourselves, being a bit more bold and brave trackside as well, which is great, and generally just trying to bring fun back into the team. And it is a really great place to work at the moment.
Oh, I love that. It does help with all the hard work when you know that you're having fun and picking up those successes as well. Well, Nicola, it's great to have you on board with us. You have the winners with you, but Lucy has the nominees. So, Lucy.
The nominations are Anna-Moy Racing from St Paul's Girls' School, Aztec Velocity, from Hanson School, and Marlon from Haberdasher's Boys' School.
All right then, Nicola, if you could do the honours, please, and make one team incredibly excited and happy right now.
I'm really proud to do so. So the winners of the Development Class Best Engineered Car Award are, from England, Aztec Velocity.
Yes! Yay!
Love to see that from Aztec team there. From Bradford, forward moving, forward, and you wanted a modern name as well. You have just won the award for Best Engineered Car. Now, for anybody at home, I know that I will not be able to get a word in edgeways with this team, Aztec Velocity. What does it mean to win? Come on, tell me.
It's okay.
It's really good. We're really happy.
And you know what Nicola said, it's about having fun, and I love to see that, having the fun element. It's okay. I know it means more to them than that. Come on, tell me, Best Engineered Car, what was the secret behind winning this award?
We the manufacturing and the design worked really well together. Like, we worked together on it instead of doing it as two separate parts.
Oh, well, there you go. That is the secret. Aztec Velocity from Hanson School. So good. It feels brilliant to give you that award. I'm hoping if you maybe come back and win another award, we'll hit another okay. So well done, Aztec Velocity from Hanson School. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you.
I feel like one of the team members is going to get told off there for their response. So thank you very much to Nicola. Nicola, I want to ask you, what qualities and skills do you look for from your employees, and what makes a candidate stand out?
Well, there's lots of things that make candidates stand out. I think the most important thing is having passion and purpose in what you do and believing in what you do. But certainly for us, good organisation skills, great communication skills, also teamwork are all important assets that we look for. But we want people that, in Formula One, you want people that are striving to be the best, that are, as I said earlier, passionate about what they do and really want to help take the teams to the next level. And this programme, F1 in Schools, as you know, we've had people that have come to us via the academy that we run with F1 in Schools and doing a great job. And I think this is a great platform to accelerate people's careers into the motorsport industry.
Ah, well, that is great to hear. And I know for a fact that you have some F1 in Schools alumni working at Williams. How has the programme benefited them, and what roles do they have now?
Well, so we have George and Max Britton, who were our first category of winners, I think, back in 2015, and my memory may be wrong, but it's a long time ago now. George is actually trackside supporting performance engineering the cars, also factory based as well. So he's doing a great job, and his brother Max is also working in our vehicle dynamics team with software. So they're doing a great job, and we're super proud of them. But there are also many people on our academy that are getting lots of work experience, but most of all working with our F1 engineers and hopefully getting valuable input from the team as they think about what they do next.
Okay, yes, well, that is great to hear, and I'm sure many of these competitors in their teams will be finding your email. That's a great way to get into F1, I've heard. You just bombard everybody with an email. That normally works, right, Nicola? You don't have to answer that. It was part joke, but I like that. Nicola, we will get the nominees now because we have some teams ready for the Professional Class Award, don't we?
So the Professional Class Best Engineered Car nominations are Imperium from Robert May's School, Eclipse from Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School, and SBA Avidity Racing from Scarborough UTC.
Okay then, Nicola, please, may you announce the winners.
Okay, so the winners of the Professional Class Best Engineered Car Awards are, from England, SBA Avidity Racing.
SBA Avidity Racing. I know what it means to you guys. Missy, Libby, Alex from Scarborough. Try and put it into words. Best Engineered Car presented by Nicola from Williams. What does that mean?
Oh my, everything. The fire alarm just went off and it was a practice and we were ready to run out for this. So all we're saying is we're so thankful. We'd like to thank absolutely everyone we've worked with. Carter Bearings, BDC Machinery, SBA, absolutely everyone, especially iGus, anyone who's provided anything to our health, to our car. I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you so much.
It's an absolute pleasure. Will you be celebrating with a few chips? I'm seeing that logo in the background, which is still making me hungry. Chips, will you be celebrating with?
Maybe a couple.
That is great to hear. So you've thanked everyone, and it is just great to see you win. Are you going to maybe thank a little bit Lawrence Vines as well for taking some of his tips during regionals? You said that you were writing those all down on sugar paper.
There's obviously so many people to thank. I mean, you take into account Lawrence's stuff, but we'd like to do another big thank you to our teacher who's over there. He's helped us so much. We really do appreciate him.
Well, listen, SBA Avidity Racing, so good to see you. You've done an incredible job. You should be very, very proud. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go, SBA Avidity. I'm very thank Nicola for coming to announce those awards. We move on then to the Scrutineering Award. This recognises the teams that have impressed the judges with the compliance with our many technical specifications, engineering drawings, renderings and quality of manufacture and finishing of their cars. To present the award, we have John Ryan, Sport, Safety and Technical Director from Motorsport UK. John, welcome to the show. I am loving the flags in the background. Epic.
Well, thank you, Tom. Yes, no, we try to keep up the standard. I won't show he is behind me, but yeah.
Listen, John, people want to know, what do you do at Motorsport UK?
As you said, I'm the Technical Sporting and Safety Director. Actually, traditionally, my background's in engineering. So I was the Technical Executive for many years, followed by Technical Director, and now covering all three of those items. So we're really dealing with the governance of the sport, making sure we have an even playing field, making sure it's safe, most importantly, and trying to make sure it's cost effective and fun for everybody. And a lot of people forget that, motorsport's not just circuit racing. We actually cover like 12 different disciplines, very unique compared to many other sports like football and rugby. So it makes it so interesting, everything from karting to Formula One to rally to even your grassroots motorsport, doing auto testing, on a car park in the middle of nowhere.
It's great to hear that you're originally from an engineering background, so there's transferable skills. We keep mentioning that a lot in F1 in schools. How do you see motorsport evolving in the future?
Well, I think the big thing is all about sustainable technologies, isn't it? So, looking at EVs and et cetera, and something we're sort of building onto to see how we can ensure that we do have a future with new technologies, but not to forget about existing cars. Historic cars is booming, and there's no reason why the internal combustion engine shouldn't continue for years to come in the future. We just need to find new and clean ways of running the engines using synthetic fuels, etc. So there should be a big crossover, I think, at some point. But it's also looking at esports, the way that would integrate as well with actual motorsports and bring in new blood, which is most important.
Well, I know a few things about that, hosting the F1 esports. So I'm sure, John, you're always welcome if you want to come down and watch live racing online. So it's not as exciting, but it will be again soon, I'm sure. But John, great to hear from you. Lucy, do you remember the scrutineering? How tense was that for your team?
I think scrutineering is the one that you're quite nervous about because there's so many rules that have so many almost punishments and points deductions that you have got to have a car that's fully compliant or it can really come back to bite you.
Oh, we don't want that. But you do have the nominees with you.
I do. So the nominations for the Scrutineering Award across all classes, we have Vertex Racing from Harrow School, Imperium from Robert Mays School, and SBA Avidity Racing from Scarborough UTC.
Okay, brilliant work there from all of the teams and epic work from the team that are working behind the scenes right now in the studio and making this all come together. Right, I believe, John, and if we've done this right, you have the winners. If you do have the winners, could you announce them, please?
I do indeed. So the winners for the Scrutineering Award are from England, Imperium.
There you go, Imperium, you have achieved it, the Scrutineering Award from Robert May School. Big shoes to fill from previous competitors from Robert May School. What does it mean to you to win this award?
It means a lot. We put a lot of effort into scrutineering our cars. We do it at every single stage of designing and development. And so it's really nice to know that all of that effort has paid off.
Yeah,
it's big well done to Harriet. She was our scrutineer person in the team.
Oh, wow. And obviously, what I like about that, the scrutineering, Lucy talks about how difficult it is, how tense it can be. Harriet, did you get tense? Did you snap at any point, or were you very calm and collected?
It was tense, but I didn't snap.
Good, and I'm seeing the rest of the team go, we agree. Yes, Harriet, that is excellent work. You must be very proud. So a round of applause for Imperium. Well done on your Scrutineering Award.
Thank you.
There we go. Now, a new award for 2021, the Girls on Track UK Award. Please welcome Jenny Cherniak, Girls on Track UK Programme Manager at Motorsport UK. Jenny, you're with us now. Welcome to the awards ceremony. Can you tell us a little bit more about Girls on Track and how does F1 in Schools fit with your programme?
Yeah, absolutely. It's an absolute pleasure to be here, and congratulations to all of the teams that have been competing this week and to everybody at F1 in Schools for all the hard work that you've been putting in behind the scenes to make something like this happen. So Girls on Track UK is an initiative which was born out of Susie Wolf's Dare to be Different programme, which started in 2016. And when Susie started the initiative, she wanted to provide positive role models for girls all over the country, all over the world, and of all different backgrounds within motorsport. So in 2020, we joined forces with the FIA and Motorsport UK, and out of that was born Girls on Track UK. So we hold events for schools. We've worked a lot with F1 in Schools teams, and it's always a pleasure to have competing teams come along to our events to be fantastic, positive role models for girls that come along, and just to really show what possibilities are out there within STEM and engineering in motorsport.
Well, it is brilliant, the things that you are doing, and to see so many teams predominantly women, girl-based is just fantastic. So I know that you're doing an excellent job. I know that you have a winner, and that is for one person in particular. I won't do a drum roll. I'll just let you take over, Jenny, and would you like to announce the winner?
I will. I'll just give a little bit of a background in the fact that, you know, for all the girls that applied, a massive well done. You made my job incredibly difficult. What I thought was going to be quite an easy task took me a long time, because what you were saying, everything you're doing, all of the extracurricular things that you're doing on top of your studies is just so impressive. And I'd love to be able to give it to all of you, but I can't. I had the pleasure of interviewing Misty, Kate and Libby, the three finalists, and, you know, incredibly impressed at all three of them for everything that they're doing. And actually, just before I announce the winner, I'll just tell all three of them that you all mentioned about having an interest in strategy. So I've arranged for all three of you to have a Zoom call on Monday with Bernie Collins, who's obviously head of strategy at Aston Martin Racing. So your teachers know about this, and I will look forward to seeing all three of you on Monday at 12:30.
That's so cool.
But to announce the winner the winner of the Girls on Track UK award from Scarborough UTC is Missy McArdle. Congratulations, Missy.
Well, there you go, Missy. Not only have you got an appointment on Monday of where to be, but what does it mean, Missy?
I'm literally crying right now. My entire personal statement is talking about how much I love Bernie and
but obviously a process and chatting to Jenny, she's read through all of the portfolios, the CV, and I am sure that you are up against some fantastic other competitors. So what does it mean then, Missy, to win this?
Oh, I think it's amazing. At our school, we are like overtaken by the majority of boys. And I think just to be able to represent women and empowering them, and young girls like myself who want to go into the world of Formula One and in STEM, I think it's amazing, and it's an opportunity that I will hold close to my heart forever.
Missy McArdle and the rest of your team, and for everyone else who was entered into that, congratulations. Enjoy this moment. There you go. Missy McArdle from SBA Avidity in Scarborough winning that award. So here we are. We've made it through 24 awards and now begin with the podiums. First up, we have a third place development class, which is supported by Denford Limited. Right then, it is time. I've got the third place here next to me, and we will just get to it. The winner is, from Wales, it is Hypernova. Yeah! Hypernova, that is right. You heard me correct. Third place development class. What does it mean to win? Who is the team manager? Maybe you could talk for us.
I'm the team manager. I can't believe it. I'm absolutely over the moon. I'm just so glad that all our hard work has come to fruition.
Oh, that is great. And when people watching this, they might not understand how much work goes into this. How much work does go into this?
Mountains. I mean, I spent many a late evening up here typing portfolios and checking presentations. It's quite hard work.
Yeah, and in terms of all the extra help you've had, teachers, friends, family, you've got the rest of the team by their pit display at the moment. Is there anyone else you want to, give a special mention to?
I'd like to say a massive thank you to our teacher, Mr. Thomas, and to all of our sponsors, without any of whom this could be possible.
Well, listen, you've done that expertly. Hypernova from Wales. Congratulations on your third place. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Such a lovely team, and mountains of work goes into this. Right then, second place. Place development class, we have this now. This award is supported by Gratnells, who provide our excellent storage for the cars when they are in Parc Fermé during an event. So, second place is here, and it goes to, from England, it is Marlin. Look at that, what it means. Second place for you, Marlin. I'm going to call you sirs. The sirs have won it, second place. Isaac, maybe you can put it into words what it means after all the hard work, mountains of hard work that you've put in.
This is absolutely amazing. We can't thank everyone enough. We can't thank our teacher, Miss Hughes Cayley, heads of DT, Mr. Vincent, and all the team here, you, Tom, Lucy, Nelson, Mark, the racing team, Lawrence, and all of the people who've come to make this possible. It's an amazing experience and an amazing competition. Thank you so much.
I'm sure they'll be very touched with their thank yous. Mark and Nelson, you mentioned, were hosting the regionals to get to this stage at national Nationals. Everyone's put so much work in. And what does it mean to you, Seb? Obviously, the efforts that you've done, what does it mean? Second place.
Oh, I mean, so much. It's like it's like everything that we have done for the last 1.5 years has just led up to, you know, this moment. All of our work, all of the bumps on the road, everything. It's just so great.
Well, Marlin, fantastic work. And I love the fact you made key rings to sell those as well with the logo. Epic stuff. And hats as well. I haven't got time, guys. I can't go through the whole portfolio of what you've done. But Marlin, congratulations on all of your hard work. Well deserved indeed. Right. OK. In this gold envelope, I have the winners of our F1 in Schools UK Development Class National Champions. And our first invite today to compete at the next World Finals. This award is supported by the Institution of Engineering and Technology. Please welcome Head of Education, Safeguarding and Educational Policy, Mr. David Lakin. David, welcome to the awards today. What role does IET have for students looking at their future careers?
Hi Tom, nice to see you again and thank you for having me. Yeah, well the IET can play a massive role in both the development of young people wanting to enter the career in engineering and technology, and then also support them through their whole professional development and professional life as an engineer or technician. Through the work that we do in IET Education, we have lots of career information, career guidance to support the decision making of young people who want to know what steps are next for them to progress on after their studying of STEM subjects and the career and route paths that they can take to help them along the way of becoming an engineer and technician.
Yeah, obviously it is really good to see you, David. And also, earlier on, when we had the racing going on, we saw a cat. You've blurred out the cat this time, David. What's going on? We were hoping we'd see the cat at this point, but you know what? We'll leave it for now. David, you did say, and I know this, you've been a long-time supporter of F1 in Schools and worked for the organisation earlier in your career. What do you think makes it so engaging and makes the team keep coming back for more?
Yeah, as you said there, I actually used to work with F1 in Schools and Andrew and the whole team there, so I know how much hard work goes in behind the scenes of putting this event on. So a big well done and congratulations to everybody that's helped to make the last few days successful. So well done. But yeah, it gets you. F1 in Schools gets you, and once you've been involved, it's difficult to break away from that. I've gone from working for the organisation to now being a sponsor and supporter with the IET of F1 in Schools. And it's purely because the programme is so engaging, it's life-changing, it really does provide opportunities for young people to develop not just their technical engineering skills, but also their life skills that will assist them for a career further down the line in engineering or as a technician.
Well, there you go. It is, as I called it earlier, and someone said, you can't say that. It's more-ish, isn't it? You want more all the time. That's the thing. Well, listen, David, you have the winners next to you. Could you please announce the Development Class UK National Champions of 2021?
Yes, absolutely. It's my pleasure to announce the Development Class UK National Champions are from England, IMechE Racing.
What the hell?
I'll let that sink in for just a second or two. Iman, Angela, Ava, Ari, IMechE from London. The four Greek gods of wind. That is your full title, I believe, but it means the name of your team. What does it mean to win this?
Everything.
I never expected this.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much
for everything.
It's still sinking in, and I can see that with you. But I mean, obviously, it's well deserved. What do you think gave you the edge over the rivals to take the champions title?
Ari and Ava. They were amazing.
The work, everything, just like
we put so
the
much
partnership
into it.
as well.
Like every day, just
every day working towards this. Well, look, I mean, let's take a look at that championship that you have just won. But I mean, IMechE, is there anyone you want to thank before we do so?
Dr. Balzer, City University.
Our sponsors as well. We couldn't have gotten these cool shirts without them either.
Miss Bustamante, Mr. Whitaker, and also Mr. Kane. I'm Mr. Kane from Robert Mays. Thank you so much
for the support.
So not many people then. Good. That is good to hear. Loads of people. Well, listen, well deserved. It's brilliant to see you win it. Congratulations, national champions of the development classes. IMechE!
Thank you. Thank you so much.
There was a ripple of applause in the studio, then it stopped suddenly, but that is the prize. Take a look at that, the 2021 podium. Well done to all of our development class teams. As you can see, that is what IMechE have just won. Okay then, here we go. It gets you emotional, doesn't it, the award ceremony, I have to say. There are 4 awards to go. And next we have the Scotland Champions. This is supported by Scottish Schools Educational Research Centre, our delivery partner in Scotland. Jamie Mingus, Programme Manager, Young STEM Leader. Programme is joining us to announce the award. How have you seen the programme grow in Scotland, James?
Well, it's brilliant to see so many Scottish teams taking part in the award and representing Scotland in F1 in schools. And I hope that the success of these teams can be shared with other schools and groups in Scotland to encourage them to get involved.
Now, Jamie, this is more of a personal question for me. With your name, I've been doing extensive research. Did I pronounce it correctly? Because I wanted to put on that Scottish emphasis.
Yeah, it's a Scottish name, Mingus. Yeah.
Ah, fantastic. I love it. Well, listen, Jamie, it's so great to have you here. And I know that you have been so impressed with this team. Would you like to announce the winners for me, please?
Of course. So the Scottish champions this year are Fibonacci. Well done.
There they are. Fibonacci, we said it was going to be possible. They would have an extra team member every time they had an award. This wasn't set up in any way. Fibonacci winning that award, now getting invited to the Worlds. Tell me, from James Gillespie High School and George Heriot School, what does it mean to be the 2021? Yeah.
Wow, we're going to Worlds.
Everything. Oh my gosh.
And to representing Scotland, what does it mean to you guys to represent Scotland?
Well, absolutely everything. You know, the first team from Gillespie together, it's our first ever Heritage team ever competing in. It's incredible. Wow. Oh, God.
Well, listen, guys, I know what you're going to do now. You're going to celebrate with a jam session. There's more guitars on the wall.
Of course, you know.
You're going to just
we're going to celebrate with another team.
Another hat.
I love that. It is just one big, massive family. I know you are a fantastic team working as a family. I look forward to seeing you in the world. So congratulations again, Fibonacci.
Thank you so much.
There you go. And obviously learned a new phrase. If you want to call someone a Fibonacci, you can do, and I'm allowed to call them that. Well, listen, we have been joined by Andrew Denford on the studio floor, founder and chairman. Now, Andrew, technically you're not allowed to pick that up yet, but you have done it. I respect that. The regionals to the national final here at the Denford engineering facility. What has impressed you over all of these months since June?
Well, they kind of use it a lot in education. I think the word resilience. I mean, these students have been through the mill like all of us, really. If you look back, 2 lockdowns, been through this pandemic. We're now hopefully coming out of it. We had virtual regionals, 2 virtual regionals, 2 virtual nationals. This is our second. Virtual world finals, and hopefully next year we can get back to normal life. But the fact that these students have gone through, all these regionals and kept going through everything that's been thrown at them and produced the quality of cars and the quality of portfolios, it's been staggering, really. And to set a new UK record, almost near the world finals record, it's been outstanding, really.
Yeah. And obviously chatting to all the sponsors as well, and they've had a massive part in bringing this all together as well, haven't they, Andrew?
Yeah, without our sponsors, we wouldn't be here. I mean, we get all the support, obviously, that we get from Formula One and the Formula One teams, but our sponsors, and you heard from David Lakin, who's been with us for many, many years, without them, we couldn't exist. And really, it isn't just the sponsors too, it's the judges. You know, we've got over 40 judges that have helped and put man hours into getting the results that we've now gone through. A big thank you to them, and a big thank you to the Engineering in Motion team, who've really pulled off an incredible event here. You can't see behind the scenes, unfortunately, but back there, it just looks like, you know, Starship Enterprise. And thanks to Idium and their team for pulling this off. And it's just been an incredible event. And what I'd like to say before we announce the 3, 2, 1 is just for us to remember a special teacher, Kevin Gordnell, who passed away sadly last month. And congratulations to Sandbach Girls' School there for winning 2 awards. Best of luck to them. Let's remember him, and to all the teachers who support all the teams throughout what they do to get here and to keep going and supporting us. Without them, we couldn't do it. You know, we really couldn't do it, could we?
Yeah, well said indeed, Andrew. And also, thanks to putting this here in the studio when you've got routers that are the demand for them at the moment. So this has been a working factory. So we've worked around that, which has been epic. Listen, thank you very much, Andrew. It is time for the professional class winners. First up, we have 3rd place. This award is supported by the Design and Technology Association. Please welcome Ryan Ball, Director of Education. Ryan, how valuable? Welcome to the ceremony. I should probably start with that. Welcome. Are you well?
Hi, Tom. I'm good, Tom. Thanks. Yeah. How about yourself?
I am. Do you know what? Rattling through the awards, seeing all the emotion, it's made me a little bit tearful at one point, but we will hold it together, or I will hold it together. So here we go. I want to know how valuable is D&T learning within the curriculum?
Oh, it's massively valuable. You've only got to have a look at the types of skills and attributes that are needed not only in the future but needed now, and Andrew just touched on a few there, you know, things like resilience and creativity, problem solving, everything that, you know, the students have shown throughout the last few days or the last few months really working up to this. Design technology really, you know, helps with those massively in the curriculum. So yeah, it's a vital subject.
Well, there you go. Well said, Ryan. Thank you very much. And what impresses you about F1 in schools and the students taking part?
Oh, just the bar gets raised every single year. I first started teaching it with students, I think, in about 2012, and I thought the standards then were fantastic. But year on year, you seem to think that they can't improve and things can't get any better. But every year, you know, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of students proving me and everybody else wrong, down to things like the engineering, but also, you know, the communication, the teamwork, and the amount of hours that get put into it behind the scenes. You know, the last few days are just the tip of the iceberg. So yeah, hats off to everybody that's got this far. It's fantastic. And like David said, it kind of grabs you and gets you under your skin. So yes, it's brilliant.
Would you agree with my sentiment that it's Moorish, or should I stop saying that?
Yeah, very Moorish. Yeah, gets under your skin, and once Andrew and the team grab you, you're not let go anytime soon.
I know the feeling, Ryan. Well, thank you very much. I couldn't put that better myself. So, Ryan, could you announce our 3rd place, please?
My pleasure. So, the professional class 13th place are from England, Eclipse.
Yes!
Thank God.
Maisie, you look distraught. What's going on?
Definitely not distraught.
That looks like absolute relief. Put it into words then. What are you feeling? We saw your reaction. Hand on your head in hands. What's going on? What does it mean to you to get 3rd place?
I was so nervous for it. I guess it's such a relief. I guess happy it finally paid off for that car. But honestly, we all worked so hard on it, and our sponsors helped massively throughout it all. So
speechless, really. We can't believe it. We're so thankful for everyone who's supported us on the way, and yeah, just couldn't be more thankful.
And do you know what? It doesn't end here, does it, guys? Because I'm seeing on the screen next to you the next World Finals. If you want, you will be heading there, be invited to take part. So the dream continues, I guess, guys, which might be a bit of a shock to you there, I'm seeing on your faces. So more time spent, a mountain of work coming your way. Are you up for it? Well, that is great to see. Huge smiles on your faces. Well, listen, Eclipse, I will let that sink in for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So there you go. Now, I'd like to welcome him back. Head of Education, Safeguarding and Educational Policy, David Lakin. Great to have you back, David. And you saw what it meant to the team just then. Eclipse, finding out the World Finals is next. Maybe they thought that was it for STEM. They were like, that's it. But no, they've got more work on the way. David, second place. Could you please announce who is going to take that?
Absolutely, yeah. So the professional class second place team are from Wales, Blackout.
There you go, Blackout. Congratulations, St John's College, Cardiff. Obviously the invitation to the next World Finals. But guys, all the hard work, having the fastest car on the track yesterday, a new national record. Put it into words for us. What's going through your minds right now? How are you feeling?
It's absolutely incredible. Second place, British records. The teachers are cheering down there. It's been nerve-wracking watching this. So it's incredible.
Well, listen, Blackout, you've put so much work in, such a great team, always a smile on your face. When you come to Worlds, will you bring those smiles?
Definitely.
Okay. I look forward to it. Listen, Eclipse, you have eclipsed the opposition to get that second place. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to our sponsors as well, and to F1 in Schools for obviously setting up this really complicated and complex set. So thank you so much, and thank you.
I love that. A company policy there to mention the sponsors. You did a marvellous job there to get that in just as you won the award. Congratulations, Blackout. So here we are. Just one award to go. I know that this, the Denford engineering facility is going to go off when we announce the winners of this award. This is your UK National Champions 2021. I'd like to please welcome Dalia Ramos-Guerra, Head of Build and Test at Alpine F1 team. Welcome to the ceremony. This is a big task now. You have to announce the winners. Is this going to be easy or quite difficult for you?
I'm actually quite nervous, to be honest. I think I'm more excited than the guys are.
Well, listen, great to have you with us. I've got a couple of questions, though, before we get there. What led you to your career path that you have chosen?
Well, I've always knew I wanted to be an engineer. I think that was very clear since I was a child. I wanted to work with complex products and processes, technologies. I wanted to do something that could really have a big impact in the way the world works. And I think there was a point where I had to choose between doing something about researching and actually going into the industry. And I think the biggest decision point for me was when I realized that I have a passion for working with people. I am very, very passionate about the human relationships and the ups and downs and being with a big team and working together and going through the challenges together. So that was the point where I knew I wanted to be an engineer and I wanted to be in the industry and I wanted to make exciting products.
I can definitely hear that passion in your voice coming through. I mean, what does your job entail? I know you say one of the favourite parts and the aspect that you enjoy the most is the people. Is there any other area that you love about your job?
Yeah, of course. So I'm in charge of the build and testing the car. So basically, I get to see all the different components of the car. We build them. We are responsible to making sure that they all come together in the right way, that we test them in such a good way that we make sure they are reliable and they are going to be their best in the track. So that's a very, very good part of my work, but I also like the fact that I'm able to lead and develop my team. I've always, as I said, I've always liked to be surrounded by people, and the opportunity to work for them and develop them and lead them and push them to do their best is something that really, really likes me about my job.
I think a lot of teams will be thinking, oh, we need Dalia on our team. She has all the energy we need. Dalia, I'm going to lean in for this bit because this is the difficult question. What advice would you give to the students who are looking for a career in F1?
I think I've heard some of the comments, the previous comments about you don't necessarily have to be a mechanical engineer to be into F1. There are many disciplines that we have. But I think the most important part of it is being confident in themselves, working very, very hard, trust in their capabilities, in their skills, and always look for the opportunities to demonstrate what they are able to do, and that they are always willing to go the extra mile, whether if it's volunteering or looking for internships or whatever they do, but doing it at their best and with the passion and believing in themselves all the time.
It's all about that belief. I love that. Right, the new national champions are eligible for 2 bursaries worth £5,000 per year at UCL London, along with a week's work experience with Alpine F1 team. Even Dali was going, wow. So here we go. Dali, could you please announce the F1 in Schools UK Professional Class Champions for 2021, please?
Yes, so this is the moment of truth. The Professional Class UK National Champions are, from England, SBA Ability Racing. Hey, don't you start crying, because I'll start crying and I lose all my street cred, so don't do that. SBA Avidity Racing, we saw your reaction. I don't really need to ask what it means to you to win this, but I mean, to beat all the other teams and to be going to the next World Finals, can you even possibly tell us what it means?
One second, wait. Come on. We do.
Let me sit down.
We would like to thank our teacher who's helped us so much.
Great.
And everyone who's helped us along the way. I can't even speak right now. I'm so proud of everyone. I was about to be sick.
Well, please don't be sick, because, you know, people might be eating at this time of day. But Missy, you brought in the teacher. Can we have a name check for your teacher, please?
Rob Shepherd, best teacher around.
Ah, there you go. I'm sure every teacher has pushed on their teams, but now you'll be pushed on for a whole week when you go to Alpine F1 on that placement. Have you even started thinking about that yet? Have you packed your bags?
Can't think right now.
I can't even speak.
Okay, good. And can you go on? I mean, this is a tough question. You've already won, and I'm now talking about another competition. But can you go on with all of your success, all of the hard work, all the skills that you've learned to go on and be champs of the world?
All I'm saying is we want to keep that UK streak. So.
Anything is possible.
Indeed, anything is possible. I know that you put so much hard work in. So with that, and that belief that Dalia was talking about from Alpine, I know that you're going to do brilliantly. So listen, guys, one more time, massive round of applause for SBA Avidity Racing, your new national champions of 2021. There you go.
There it is.
There you go. There it is. Andrew, he's trying to pass it through. Andrew, you saw the passion there. I was welling up a little bit. You could see how much it meant to them.
Oh, honestly, it's like this every year. It's fantastic, isn't it? To think this is all virtual. Imagine if it were real life, what that'd be like.
Yeah, I would have definitely cried a little bit. Right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That concludes this momentous season. Well done to you for making it with everything that has happened this year. Thanks again to our amazing sponsors and partners who make this all possible. UCL, Alpine F1 team, Autodesk, the IET, Denford, and the PMIEF. Finally, thank you to all of the dedicated teachers who have gone above and beyond over the last few months. The 2022 season is open for registrations, and we will be back next year for another amazing season. And thank you very much to Mission Control, to everybody who's been involved that you've seen on camera over the last few days, and the people that you haven't as well. It's been an absolute pleasure to host this. From me and everyone here, goodbye.